Travel has the potential to change the world. When we've met people from other cultures, we become ambassadors of their cultures, and they become ambassadors of ours. Hello, my name is Orlando Ashford. I was honored and humbled when I was initially asked to participate in History Makers, and I'm equally as excited to spend some time talking to you in this edition focused on business history makers. I'm really proud of my career. I've worked in corporate America over 30 years, starting when I was 14 years old, programming computers after school for AT&T. I've had a number of internships through high school and through college, which were accelerators into my career. And my career breaks into 3 phases. The first 10 years of my career was focused on consulting, and that was a real strong foundation. The middle part of my career was focused on HR. I worked for companies like Motorola, Coca-Cola, and Marsh McLennan Companies. I had an opportunity to move to Turkey, and I worked for Coca-Cola at the time, and it was the best thing I did for myself, both personally and professionally. The third phase of my career has been focused on business and P&L leadership. I've spent a lot of time helping companies prepare themselves to perform better and perform better through people. Worked for Mercer. I was president of Holland America Line, and currently I serve as executive chairman of Azamara cruises, as well as on a number of corporate boards. But all of these things wouldn't have been possible without mentorship. When I worked at Motorola, my boss and mentor is a gentleman by the name of Dan Nickel, and he was the one that put the idea in my head that I could progress from being an internal organizational development consultant to pursue being a CHRO, which I did. He took the time to get to know me. He took the time to ask questions about what does it mean to mentor a person of color in a corporate America setting, and we used to talk about it and share information. And he even introduced me to members of the board, diverse and non-diverse members of the board, as a way to accelerate my development. Marsh McLennan Companies, I had a boss that, again, saw some things in me before I saw them in myself. The CEO's name was Brian Dupereau.
Risk management and management are basically the same. You can't distinguish one from the other.
He encouraged me to pursue being a CEO, being a P&L leader. And so I did that. I walked through that door. And when I was making that decision to make the migration from HR to P&L management, there were a few people that I talked to get advice. One was Don Thompson, the former CEO of McDonald's.
It's not about being successful in money. It's not about being successful in who you were seen with. It's about, are you living a life that is a satisfied, happy life?
Bernard Tyson.
We work very hard on the inclusiveness, which is you have a right to be at the table. You have a right to be who you are. You have a right to think the way you think. And the objective here is to celebrate diversity and get all the different perspectives and walks of lives and different ways of looking at issues and challenges.
And the third was Arnold Donald.
The reason we were so successful and able to transform those industries and create huge value, huge billions of dollars of value in ag and in lawn and gardens, a smaller thing, was because I proactively engineered diversity onto the teams.
You have to be learning agile as an individual and create an environment where you can tap into the collective intelligence or the collective genius of a group and create that flexibility so that as things change, as things move, that the organization can adapt.